Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. We got some news. We are now officially the Las Vegas Raiders. So what do we do here? We changed the show name to the Las Vegas Raiders Report. So what is your one-word reaction to the name change? Okay? One-word reaction to now Las Vegas Raiders. I'll give some shout-outs to some of the people that are watching us live here. Appreciate it. YouTube, Facebook, expected. No kidding. Lame. Oh, boy. Dope. Seeing some awesome. Garbage. Hangover. Stoked. I'm seeing a little bit of a mixed opinion in here, okay? So continue to get your one-word reactions in to now the new name change of the Las Vegas Raiders. Huggish U Sports says, meh. Xavier Charles says expected. Last guy, he needs to get a picture. Enrique, one of my most loyal watchers, shout out to Enrique, says Nation. I think that's the big important thing here. We're still the Nation. It's still the Raiders. And if you bleed silver and black, you should continue to support it. Willie Stewart says awesome. Willie, I agree with you. I like the move. I like the name change. Somebody said whatever. I don't like the name pathetic. I don't think it's that. Ian Miami says corny. I don't really think it's corny. It's a city name. It's all good, Ian Miami. It's all good. Continue to get your one-word reactions in to the breaking news that the Raiders are now the Las Vegas Raiders. Announced January 22nd, 1st on the Las Vegas Raiders Report. Subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. So, there has been no change to the logo, which, honestly, I'm very happy with. I like the Raiders logo a lot. Now, the players did come out to AC/DC all black, okay, and they were wearing all black. I still think there's a little bit of a rumor in there where the jerseys might be all black. Somebody said, I'll take it. So the Las Vegas Raiders, one-word reaction. I'll say excited. I'm excited for the fact that the Raiders did move to Vegas. I do think there's a lot of opportunity there. They grew $1.5 billion in terms of just what they were worth by going from Oakland to Vegas. Now, let me get one thing straight. Oakland was unbelievable, okay? It's been one of the greatest cities I've ever been to. The people who I met there, unbelievable. The hospitality that was shown to me, the home field advantage, the tailgates, you can't top Oakland. I think, though, going forward, you continue to support your team. If you bleed silver and black, continue to support it. So, I want to know, do you like the name Las Vegas Raiders? Y for yes, N for no. Sheet James has called it Las Vegas Raiders Report. Well, we had to wait. I also don't make the call. The bosses at Chat Sports do. So, do you guys like the name Las Vegas Raiders? Y for yes, type N for no. Give some shout-outs to some of the peeps. Seeing King, Andrew Coed, Sully S, Miguel, No Joe Nice, Shelly, Hugo Chavez, Kyrie R, all going with their Y's for yeses. I do see a no from Hypnotize Harley. Get a picture. Rich Man says Y. Daniel says Y. Appreciate you guys watching the Raiders Report. So if you guys want, we're going to do some questions. We'll do some comments. Get your thoughts in on the new breaking news that the Raiders are now the Las Vegas Raiders. If you want to give me some feedback on the new name, Las Vegas Raiders Report, always appreciate it. So Xavier Charles has, as long as they keep the color scheme, I don't care. I like the color scheme. I'd be more worried about the name change and just the overall logo change than just the color scheme. Colors are easy to change. Names, logos, that stuff's a little bit more difficult. Let's go to my man Tyrus Young. If you guys want your questions, comments on the show, we're going to use hashtag Raiders. That makes it easier for my producer Alicia to be able to put something on screen and get your question on there. Cool? So use hashtag Raiders. Also, Tyrus, come on, get a picture. Carr wasn't announced. That was perfect. Mark Davis completely ignored him. I mean, he was there. He pounded in the sign. I don't know if you could say they completely ignored him. He was there. Derek was there. Let's go to Kyle Miller. What's up, my dude? How can you not like this move? Gives us a new everything. Field, training facilities, and city. Not playing on a baseball field will be nice. It also help in free agency. Las Vegas Raiders, baby. Kyle, I totally agree with you. Like, as great as the home field advantage was for Oakland in the Coliseum, if you're an NFL player, you're looking at the facilities, you're looking at training staff. Like, you're looking at the entire picture, right, where you're going to put your family. I think you just, overall, you got to think, like, what's the biggest opportunity for me making money as well? So, Kyle, man, like, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Again, get your questions here on the show. We'll go to my man, Enrique Lopez. Anyone ever think about an all-silver jersey for the Silver State? I mean, I just saw Tom go, Brett went, and I went. It makes sense. You know, Enrique, put something out on Twitter. If anybody wants a silver jersey, tweet at me. Tag me in at MitchellRents365. We'll spread the word. So, should the Raiders get new jerseys? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I love the Raiders colors. I think they have the best jerseys in the entire NFL. But, I mean, all black jerseys would be dope. All silver jerseys would be pretty dope. I think with black and silver, you can do just about anything, and it's going to look pretty freaking slick. If it wasn't for the color scheme, y'all might think that I'd be really, I think I can almost put on anything. If I wear this silver suit, I look halfway decent. So should the Raiders get new jerseys? We'll give some shout outs to some of the people. Seeing no's, seeing 1 from Robert, seeing a 3 from Brian, seeing a 1 from Peter. Anthony says 2, Kevin Mitchell says 2, Edited says 1, George Garcia says 2. I'm not saying like totally change the jersey. I'm saying keep the jerseys we have, but then maybe just add another one. Who doesn't like it, right? Who doesn't like an extra jersey? I'd be okay with it. So, if this is the first time you've ever seen the Raiders Report, we got 789 people watching for potentially some of y'all for the first time. If you've never seen the show before, we do live shows all the time. We do live and interactive shows where I want to get what the nation has to say. So go to youtube.com/RaidersReport and subscribe. Speaking of new jerseys, I got a new deal for you. If you want this Max Crosby jersey, it's under $100. Yeah, Mad Max. Get it. Chatsports.com/Max. If you need a new jersey, I'll say it again. Chatsports.com/Max. We'll put it in the comments section. So if you need a new jersey, that one's on sale. Take advantage of it. It's under $100 for only a limited time. Or if you just want more gear in general, zip-ups, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Raiders gear is on sale up to 50% off. And if you need some new gear for the new team, hey, chatsports.com/Raiders sale. Take advantage of the deals because once like the deals go, I can't really get them back. Okay? The products, can't get it back. Gear, 50% off. Chat Sports, go get it. So the Raiders are now the Las Vegas Raiders. It still looks weird to me. It does. I mean, I like the change. I'm excited. The fact that now it is a new change, new city, new us, right? Luckily, though, the Raiders logo wasn't changed, which, again, I was excited about. Before we started our show, which we've been live now for, over an hour? Yeah. We talked about what the changes could be, right? We talked about maybe the stadium wouldn't be ready. We talked about a logo change. We talked about color changes, new uniforms. I'm happy that it's the Las Vegas Raiders and that all systems are still a go for the Raiders to be ready week 1, that the logo has stayed the same. Yes, Las Vegas Raiders looks weird, and it's going to take some time, and I will always miss Oakland. Anybody watching right now, type in that O for Oakland. But it does mean opportunity. New opportunity, new team. I do think it's exciting. Brandon, what's up, my man? Brandon, get a picture. Anything to be said about Carr not being the face of the franchise in that last image of the announcement? Well, I've said that I think Derek is going to be back in 2020. I know multiple other Raiders players have said that Derek's going to be back. Yes, Mike Mayock and John Gruden really haven't committed to Derek fully, but there's nothing really been put out that says Derek's not going to be the quarterback. Okay, Brandon? I like the question. Anytime we talk about Derek Carr, though, I want to know from the nation, do you believe in Derek Carr? 4 for Believe It, baby. 0 for Tuck Rule, Tuck That. If you're new to the show, 4 Chucky Heads is why we type 4. That means 100%, okay? Yes. 0 Chucky Heads, Tuck Rule, Tuck That means no. or the rumor, not going to happen. So do you believe in Derek Carr? 4 or 0? Somebody type 3, somebody type 2. Maybe you're a loyal watcher giving me, people are talking. Derek is fine. I don't think Derek's our problem. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo's in the Super Bowl right now, and he's barely even throwing the football. Dude threw the football twice in the second half. Come on, man. Type 4. So, no Joe Nice. What up, my man? We freaking goated. My favorite team is finally in my city. All we need now is a championship and a number 1 wide receiver. Give Carr some talent. 100. I can definitely tell you're excited about Vegas. If I'm ever in Vegas, no Joe, I'll hit you up. If anybody's going to be in Vegas for the draft, let me know. Slide in my DMs at MitchellRents365. I'm trying to get something together for everyone that watches the Raiders Report, so let me know if you're going. I do think we need a number 1 wide receiver. There's a lot of talented wide receivers in this draft. No Joe, appreciate you watching. Anthony Parks. We still need a defensive coordinator. We need more blitzes. We need better corners. I'm tired of seeing our corners getting burnt. Step your game up. So, I'll say I think the biggest reason why the Raiders hired Rod Marinelli is because the questions around Paul Guenther, right? If Paul Guenther can't get it done, look for the Raiders to move on from Paul Guenther and then just have Rod Marinelli go from the D-line coach up to the DC. I think Buckner did a good job with the Raiders' defensive line, right? I mean, we were ranked dead last in sacks in 2018 with only 13. This year, we went up to all the way with, 32 sacks? Our rush defense improved as well. I think that the defense does need to improve. Our secondary does need to improve. Hopefully Rod Marinelli can help along with that. Let's go to Chris Knopfsinger. Get a pick. We should give Carr 1 more season. He needs weapons to really see what he can do. I agree, okay? I know I said it last year. It was a prove-it year for Carr, but that was based on us thinking that we had FAB. We didn't. But I will say, if we don't have the season that I think that we can have with 5 picks in the top 100, if we put players around Derek Carr and we still don't get the product that we want, it will be time to move on from Derek Carr. Now, if the Raiders decide to move on from Derek Carr this year, it's going to cost them $5 million against the dead cap. If you want to go out and look at some potential free agent quarterbacks or even quarterbacks that the Raiders can trade for, I put a video. You can look it up on YouTube. It's labeled Derek Carr Replacements. Let's go to Warren. Warren, did the city of Oakland try to keep the Raider logo and name? I don't know what you mean by the city of Oakland keeping it. The city doesn't own it. The Raiders own it. So, Warren, I don't think the city of Oakland can try to keep the Raider logo and name. It's the Raiders. I mean, if they were the Oaklands, maybe, but I don't really think that's the case. Warren, get a picture. And also, Warren, go to BetDSI. Go to chatsports.com/bet. To the over 600 people watching, the NFL season is basically over. I don't want to watch the Chiefs and the 49ers in the Super Bowl, so maybe you want to go bet on the NBA. We're also going to have some NFL draft props as well. Mitch, get your words together. BetDSI has got me so excited for that deposit bonus that I can't even speak. The only way you're going to get it, though, is by going to chatsports.com/bet and using that promo code Raiders120. So we'll go from Raiders120 to 702 Raider. Maybe we can get a 702 deposit bonus. I don't know. Do you see a Las Vegas Super Bowl in the future? I was trying to look into a crystal ball. That didn't work as I was planning. Yeah, there's going to be a Las Vegas Super Bowl in the future. I mean, look at what they're doing for the draft. Players are literally getting boated in to the Bellagio fountain on water. Like, Vegas is all about doing it big. I mean, there's going to be a Super Bowl there. Would not surprise me if the Olympics is there soon. I mean, you don't go to Vegas, you don't build a stadium that they have for nothing. It's going to get used. Let's go to Andrew, one of our most loyal watchers. What up, my man? Let's take 2 wide receivers in the first round and 2 linebackers and a cornerback in the third round this draft. See, I think it's all about value, right? If you could tell me right now, to be honest with you, if we could get a solid defensive player and a wide receiver in the first round and then get Justin Jefferson in the third round, I would be okay with that. We could get 2 linebackers also in the third round. I think, though, the Raiders, they're going to invest their money this offseason on linebackers and free agency. If you want to see some potential linebackers that the Raiders could target, I put out my top 6 linebacker targets on YouTube. Go subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss videos like that. Buffalo Madness. when is the stadium expected to be finished? So the dates that I've seen, there's like the official opening, I believe, is at the end of July. There's also been some rumors about August, whether or not they're going to be able to have it done for the preseason. Would I like it to be done for the preseason? Sure. Okay, you also got to consider the fact that UNLV, they got like their first 3 home games there, which is why the Raiders are, I think, trying to plan for the Week 1 opening against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If the Raiders can be ready for Thursday Night Football opener, that's all I really care about, I'll be honest. So, will the stadium be ready by Week 1? 1 for yes, type 2 for no. I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate everyone that's been watching for the entire hour. Do you think Allegiant Stadium will be ready by Week 1? I want you to type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. I'm going to type my 1 for yes because I am really, really hoping that this stadium is ready. So 1 for yes or type 2 for no.